Welcome to Elevated with Barbara. Today we have a special show and with a special guest. With us is a mother, a cancer survivor, a domestic violence survivor. She holds a master's degree in human resources. She has an extensive background in public administration, nonprofit, and human resources. She now serves as the HR director for the city of Boynton Beach. She is a candidate running for city commission in Delray Beach. Her name is TENNILLE DECOSTE. TENNILLE, welcome and thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
How are
Exciting.
you?
I'm doing amazing. And yourself?
I am doing great, and thank you for being here with us, and thank you for accepting our invitation.
Absolutely.
We have a lot to get to, so we're gonna go straight into it, Tenille, because I know you have a lot going on. I can see you wearing your shirt.
Yes.
And again, thank you for accepting our invitation. This platform is dedicated to inform and educate our community, and anyone who wants to share information to educate our community, this platform is open to them. So again, thank you for accepting our invitation.
Thank you.
We have a lot to get to, so we're gonna go straight into it, Tenille.
Okay.
The first thing that we want to talk about today is, why do you want to be city commissioner?
That's a great question. Great question. So I'm the only candidate that has over 22 years of government experience. And I feel like I've been serving our communities at different cities for over 22 years. And it's time to serve the city that saved my life. So I am a survivor of domestic violence, and I hid in Delray Shores, Rainbury Woods to be exact, in the Haitian community. They actually saved my life, and I think it's time to give back that was given to me. Because I don't know if I would be here today if it wasn't for the Haitian community to open their doors for
wow.
me.
Wow.
Yes.
When you said the Haitian community saved your life, how so?
They allowed me into their community in Rainbury Woods. A wonderful person opened her door and allowed my children, my 3 children and I, to stay at their house for almost a year.
And what happened? Why did that person open your door? Because a lot of people want more. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Did you lose your job? Why did you have to go to this?
Well, I went to her because my daughter woke up one day and she woke up crying, and she said, "Mommy, I had a bad dream. You were laying in your blood in the kitchen floor."
Oh, wow.
And that's because she's seen me getting hit and so forth by my ex-husband. So I said, you know what, this is not fair to my children. It's not fair to me. It's time to leave. So I just packed the bag and took my children and left. And I've known her for years. And she said, you know, she doesn't have a big home. I said, it doesn't matter. I just want to be where my children will be safe and I will be safe. So we hid in Rainbury Woods.
Wow. That's a very touching story. And we know that domestic violence, it's a very important issue that sometimes we overlooked or we do not bring enough awareness.
Yes.
I don't know if you're aware, recently, this past year, in the Haitian community, we had a 34-year-old woman who was shot by an ex-boyfriend, and we also had a wife and her husband.
Yes.
In the Haitian community in Palm Beach County who also was shot by an ex-husband.
Yeah.
So it is a serious issue, and sometimes we tend to not want to talk about it. Sometimes people don't know how to get out of a situation too.
It's true. It's very true.
So for all those watching today, male or female, because most time we do think
it's just
female are the only victim, and we both know male are also victims, but they tend to not come forward because of the way society will look at them. If there's anyone listening and watching the show right now, voters, non-voters who are dealing with a domestic violence issue, are there any advice based on your experience that you can share with them?
Absolutely.
While they are listening and watching from home?
Get help. It's not going to stop. They're not going to change. Don't wait until it's too late. You're here for a reason. And if you need resources, my cell phone is 786 488-5789. I can help you with those resources, but please don't stay. Get out. It could save your life.
Thank you for sharing. And Ms. Tennille.
Yes.
Currently, you are the HR director for the city of Boynton Beach.
Correct.
As an HR director, how is your current role will help you fulfill your duty if elected as a city commissioner?
Great question. I love that question. So, as a city commission, we have to implement and vote on policies that come in front of us. And we have to listen to the residents and make that decision. As an HR director, that's what I do right now, but it's with staff. So I think me, with my experience, not just at Boynton Beach, the 22 years in human resources, working for Park and Recs, working for Public Works, and just working in government all together helps me make sound decision as a commissioner when I win this election.
Great to know. All right. I can see your name reads DeCoste, but it sounds French to me, and
Yes,
it's really DeCoste. Are you related to,
Yes.
are you Haitian descent? I know we not speaking Creole, so a lot of people probably wondering, her last name is DeCoste. Why aren't they speaking Creole? Which I do when I have the show. So
Yes.
please, if there's anything that you'd like to share, why?
Yes, so my
what-
ex-husband's from Haiti. He arrived here when he was 9 years old. So we have 3 children, beautiful children, and they have our ancestries running through their blood. So I'm not Haitian descent, unfortunately. I am African American and Cuban, but my children and my ex-husband are. And I kept the last name because I'm proud of that community and because of my children.
And how have you been involved in the Haitian community? You've
Yes.
said that the Haitian community saved your life.
Absolutely.
Family opened their doors to you and your children.
Yes.
That's the reason why you are alive today. So some people were like, okay, is that it? What has your involvement been with the Haitian community or in the Haitian community?
So I live in the Haitian community. That's the biggest thing. And the second thing is, during COVID, the worst time of everybody's life because we didn't know what was going on, I was the one who brought Feeding South Florida to the city of Delray Beach, especially in the Haitian community. And I fed thousands and thousands of residents. I also fed our seniors in the Haitian community because they don't have the resources. They don't have the person, who can I call, what should I do? And anytime, all my neighbors, I'm out in the community, they see me, hey Tennille, and do they need anything? Unfortunately, there's a language barrier,
Yes.
but of course I have my friends,
Are your
and
children,
they help
do they
me.
speak Creole?
Yeah, not 100%. They understand.
okay.
They can get by.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
If things are tight,
Yes,
they'll
can get-
survive.
Exactly.
Okay, okay.
Me, I'll be a sinking ship.
Okay, all right. How long have you been living in Delray Beach? How long
So
have you
I've been
a
living
resident?
for 6 years, but I was introduced to Delray Beach since 2015. I was the HR director in 2015.
Okay.
Yes.
And I know as a woman and as a Black woman,
Yes.
in honor of Black History Month,
Yes.
sometimes people do not understand why we Black celebrate history, Black history, or why some don't celebrate Black history. As the election is coming, are there
March 9th,
anything
yes.
specifically that you would like to bring light to in regards to Black History Month?
Oh my gosh, Black History Month is the most important month. I mean, we have to celebrate it. We get 1 month out of the year, but to me, Black history is every day. We have unfortunately, book bans that's teaching us about our Black history. So there's so many events in Delray Beach alone. I have to commend the set. They put so many great events together. And if you're in Delray Beach, come to those Black history events. The history in Delray alone is amazing. It just surprised me that I didn't even know about. And I went to a Black history event, and the videos and the pictures years. It's just amazing. Actually, one of our former commissioners, a black commissioner, turned 88 years old, and we went to his birthday party, and he lives in a black set community, and he was telling me stories of what he went through back then. And the city has changed so much. Beautiful city, but black history is very important. Everybody should know about it. And you don't even have to be black. White, green, purple, yellow. Everybody should know.
I know a lot of viewers are watching and listening. They're probably like, why is she saying that it's the most important month? Why is it for you? Why is it the most important?
Our ancestors went through a lot.
Okay.
We were slaves. We were killed. We were raped. You know, unfortunately today there's still systemic racism, whether you believe it or not, in our jobs, in the stores, in the community, in walking down the street. You know, they're still here, unfortunately. We're still fighting this battle. Some people are, I would call them ignorant, to be, you know, don't like, you know, certain cultures, whether it be Jewish or black or Haitian or whatever community. They're just ignorant and they don't like it. So our history is very important. We should not forget it. My grandchildren will be taught their black history and they will know about it.
Have you personally dealt or experienced racism while
Oh my
we're on
gosh.
the topic?
Yes, I have. I've been told I've been hiring too many black women. I've been told, unfortunately my son had a taste of it. He was on the baseball team, and I wouldn't name the city because it's a beautiful city. We lived there for a short time, and my son was on a baseball team, and his one of his teammates called him a nigger. And how those children came together for my son, like, we don't say that here. He's our brother. He's not a nigger. Don't say that to him. And I was so proud of those children because he was the only African American on the team. The rest were all Caucasians. And that one child, and I said, you know, I don't blame you. You know, just please don't say it again. But to my ex-husband, I said, I blame the parents because that's what they're teaching them, or they're allowing them to watch TV to learn that. So, yeah.
And thankfully he had his peers who
Yes,
were different race and
yes,
stood, like you said,
yes.
So we do
Beautiful
have
children.
people who are educated and understand the
Absolutely.
seriousness of knowing your history or what black people have gone through during slavery. So we're not going to disregard because we have those people. Otherwise, Martin Luther King wouldn't be able to do what he did.
Absolutely.
So we have to say that when we all come together, there's so much that we can accomplish.
Absolutely.
Versus when we are separate or when there's division.
Absolutely. And I think that goes for all races. You know, the Jewish community, what they went through. I mean, look what's going on now. I mean, it's just we need to come together. We need God in our life. So
we have a lot of Christian listeners, so
that's
it's
good.
okay. I know there are platforms where there are certain words you're not supposed to use, and God is one of them. Well, here it's allowed. Here it's allowed.
Yeah.
You've mentioned something that really caught my attention while you were sharing your son's story. You've said that you've told that you are hiring too many black women.
Yes, I've been told that before.
How? I don't understand. I'm not an HR director, and I don't know what you do from A through Z as an HR director. Is there something that says you're supposed to hire a certain race or this amount, this percentage?
There is.
How were you told such?
There is a report that all HR professionals go by to see if they're lacking women in leadership roles, lacking Hispanics, lacking Caucasians in different areas. But this wasn't the case. It was just the case in the recruitment world. You don't pick up a candidate or somebody who's applying for a job based on their color. It's based on their scores. So whoever I hired, it was based on their score, not because of their color.
So it's competency.
Yes.
Not race.
Correct.
Okay. So all the people you've hired, whether they were black women, but specifically since that's what you were told, those you did not hire those people because of the color of their skin, but you hired them based on their competency.
Correct.
Okay.
That's in all my jobs, all of them.
But wouldn't that consider as discrimination if
it could be. I'm not an attorney.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
But you know, I'm not an attorney, so I can't make.
I mean, because we know we have different race, and that's one thing when you're applying for a job, they even have this box and check says, I acknowledge this, and
Exactly.
based on this law, we're not supposed
Yes.
to do this and that. So that's why, as an HR director, I'm like, okay, I don't know, I've heard that, but okay,
Right.
great to know. One thing, as I was going through your campaign website, you've said that you are planning to bring civility
Yes.
back to Delray politics.
Oh my
What
gosh.
do you mean by that?
Delray politics are so ugly. So ugly. They attack your job, they attack you, they attack your children, they attack everybody. And I think and it has changed because we have two new commissioners, Commissioner Burns and Deputy Commissioner Rob Long. And before, it was a lot of arguing and tearing down commissioners or candidates. It's changing that, they're all working together for the betterment of our city. But in what I've learned so far running for this race, people are nasty. They will do anything to tear you down for no apparent reason
I'm
because
sorry, I
they're
don't mean to
threatened. It's okay, because they're threatened of what you're bringing to the table. So yes, I'm not that person. If you want to go low, I'm going to go high. Michelle Obama said it best. And I'm just going to focus on my campaign and running this race and winning this race.
And how have you and your opponents been showing civility during the campaign?
Well, my
Because
opponents haven't.
both you and I know that there's nothing pretty about politics.
No.
I mean, if there's something pretty, I want to know what it is. Please educate us here, inform us. Would love to know.
I think the prettiest part of running for office is meeting the residents that you're going to be serving. I love that, knocking on doors, coming face to face, them telling me, advise me what their issues are. But the ugly part, and I'm the only minority female running in this race, so I'm going against two men. And there's one opponent that has attacked me, tore me down, tried to embarrass me. The other opponent, he's not as bad, but some of the stuff he states I don't agree with. And if I disagree with him, I'm like, okay, what is he going to throw at me? That's my mindset, because it's just they want to tear you down, and it shouldn't be like that.
As the only minority for that seat, do you find that as an advantage or disadvantage to you?
I think it's an advantage, and because I'm a woman. So I think that's a huge advantage, because in Delray Beach there's more women voters than men voters.
Although it has been difficult for you to deal with their attitude or the way they are responding to you as an opponent, as a leader, how have you been dealing with it in your current position? Because if you say you're going to bring civility to Delray politics, what are you doing now with those opponents, if you are able to, or what efforts have you made, if you have made any, and they still like, nope, we're gonna hammer you down?
So we have talked. One main opponent, we have spoken, and I said, enough is enough. Stop attacking me, because I'm not going to attack you. Focus on your race. I'll focus on my race, and let the best person win this race, and I'm going to win. And we kept it at that. But that doesn't stop them. I mean, you can be an adult, but you can't make the other person become an adult. So.
Welcome to politics.
Yes.
I see you wearing your shirt, obviously.
Yes.
For campaigning.
Yes.
Is there any update on the campaign you'd like to give to our viewers?
We're doing great. I'm ahead in the polls. There was a poll done, and my numbers are higher than my opponents. I'm out knocking on doors. Absentee ballots just came out, so if you received yours, after you vote for TENNILLE DeCoste for seat 1, make sure you return it back, please, so your vote can be counted. We're going in a positive direction. I've been endorsed by the Palm Beach Post, our lovely County Commissioner Mac Bernard, and so many others.
Have the voters been responding to you knocking on their doors?
Yes, absolutely. Positive feedback. They love when the candidates knock on the door. They get that time to speak to them. Just a couple, I sent out almost 5,000 text messages day before yesterday, and I received positive feedback. Positive. All positive. So it's looking very good.
Great. I can feel the confidence as you're saying it. So we are wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you.
As the day progresses to the election day, why should the voters pick you as their next city commissioner, Ms. TENNILLE DeCoste?
I believe voters should choose me because I'm not serving myself. I've been serving residents in cities for over 22 years. I'm serving with passion because of the walk of life I've been through, surviving the domestic violence, my son surviving the Parkland shooting. You know, I'm going to work for our residents to make sure their children or grandchildren go to school and come home safely. And that's having a relationship with the school board, which I've been endorsed by 2 members, and having relationships with the county and state reps and senators and congresswomen and men. But when you have those type of relationships and you serve with a purpose, and I believe God puts a purpose in your heart and you act on it through Him, and I believe I'm the best candidate because the government experience, you need that. My passion to serve others, my walk of life. Those are the 3 top reasons why I should be chosen as a candidate.
Do you hear that? Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
You've mentioned your walk of life. What do you mean by that? I think you mentioned your faith during one.
Yes.
I was watching one of your
Yes.
videos. Again, if it's something that you would like to share with the viewers and
Yes.
the voters and the people listening, you're welcome to do that.
So my platform, I stand on 3 pillars, and that's faith, family, and public safety. God is first. You put God first, everything will fall into place. Then my family, and then I love our public safety, and that's our police and fire, our SEIU employees that make sure our residents are safe.
Great. Miss Tennille,
Yes.
what is the first thing you're going to embark if elected as a city commissioner?
First, I'm going to thank God. And then second, I'm going to get on that dais and make decisions that's best for this residents. And the first thing I'm going to do is for our Haitian community, because we've been ignored. The community has been ignored so long. I was knocking on doors in Rainbury Woods, and I'm like, they have a pool that there's no water in it. There's no pool for their children to play, no playground, and it's been over 8 years. And I'm like, what's going on over here? They're saying something's going on with their...
Is it the city's responsibility or
It's
the residents?
It's the HOA's responsibility, but if the HOA is not moving, then the city should get involved. The community didn't, some of the community members in the Haitian community didn't know that we have a program at the city that if they need to get their roof fixed, if they need to irrigation or sprinklers or their mailbox or something, there's so many programs that they don't know about, because the city doesn't come out to them and tell them about the different programs that would help them restore their homes and so forth. So that's the biggest thing, that we need to get the residents to the table, or us as a city go out to the different communities and inform our community, hey, we offer this can help you with your home, and so there's so many programs.
Does the city goes to other communities to educate them or inform them about those programs?
I mean,
or do you feel like it's only the Haitian community who's being ignored, or maybe it's could be a education from the Haitian community if we are looking at it from both sides? Do you feel like it's the cities not reaching out, or the residents not engaging?
I think it's on both sides.
Okay.
I think there's not enough reaching out to our communities, but they did just start a town hall, which I love. I attended them, majority of them. They just started, I want to say, a month ago, and it's informing about the different programs, what our fire department, we just had fire department and public works, and they're informing us of the different programs, what we're doing, how it works, and so forth. And they had it at the Golf Country Club. I think that's great, but we need to put it into like the Haitian community. We need to have it in the Jewish community. We need to have it in the Spanish.
So it should be equal dispersed, not just, not just one. Got it.
Nation, yes.
Okay. And if any voters or anyone, listeners, audience are listening and watching, have any questions regarding your campaign, is there a number that they can call?
Absolutely.
Do you have a team that they can reach out to, and how can they reach out to your team if they have any questions or need any assistance?
Well, they can call me directly on my cell phone, and that's 786-488-5789. You can reach me directly. I always pick up my call. If I don't answer, I'm probably on another call, but I will call you back. Or you can go to my website, TENNILLE DECOSTE TENNILLE.com, and all my information is on there as well. My email is decoste for delray@gmail.com.
Mr. Neil, any last words for our viewers and listeners listening right now?
Yes. I need your support. I need your vote. When you're going to vote for this election coming up in March, on March 19th, or you have received your absentee ballot, please vote for TENNILLE DeCoste for City of Delray Beach Commission, Seat 1. DeCoste for Delray. You won't forget it.
Again, that was with us Miss TENNILLE DeCoste in French,
Yes.
our guest today. Miss TENNILLE, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And we are wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Wherever the path take, I hope no matter what the outcome of this election is, it does not stop you from
Amen.
your passion or serving your community, the community, our community, because we do see a lot of times politicians, career politicians, or candidates get discouraged after losing an election. They also disconnect from the community, and I hope that is not the case for you. I hope the number you provide to them, that they'll be able to reach out to you.
Absolutely.
And you will not say, nope, I didn't get elected, I cannot help you.
Oh, no.
You're still gonna pick up the phone and assist however way you can, and we wish you all the best of luck. Again, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it, and all the best to you. Again, Ms. TENNILLE DeCoste, running for City Commission, Seat 1. Election day is March 19th. If you have any questions, what's the number they can call you?
Area code 786-488-5789.
Elevated, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.